Why do some people move on so quickly? Why did your ex rebound right after the breakup? Why did your ex look so happy with the new partner while the breakup was literally only 2 weeks ago? Why didn't they feel hurt at all going through a breakup? It is devastating. You probably feel so unwanted, so unloved, and so worthless. I get you. Don't worry and don't cry. Been there, done that. Everything happens for a reason. And of course, there are reasons why they have moved on so quickly. Number one, they were not in love. When you are not in love, in a relationship, obviously it is much easier for you to move on. Of course, you would feel sad for a while, like say for a week or two. However, this type of sadness is more like being sad for leaving something you are familiar with, someone you are familiar with, instead of losing someone you actually loved. For example, when you left the job you worked for 10 years, of course, you would feel sad for a week or two. It is a natural feeling since you are so used to your colleagues and the environment. However, it does not mean that you have been in love with your colleagues or your boss or company for the past 10 years. In today's society, quite a few people choose to enter a relationship for different reasons other than love. Maybe they are bored, they are lonely, they just don't like the title of being single. Some people, they stay in a relationship for convenience, for company, for financial support, for reputation, etc. This type of people, they are normally good actors. They can pretend as long as they want. Once they are able to access to a new way of supporting their need, either financially, physically, or emotionally, they will leave the current relationship to start a new journey, to pursue what they really want in life, to be with someone they really love. Some women choose to be with an elderly sugar daddy for a couple of years, then dump him to start a new life. It is more like an exchange. The old guy got his vanity and ego fulfilled, and the girl got her bank balance fulfilled. So when there is no love, there is no significant pain. It is what it is. Number two, they emotionally moved on long before they physically broke up with you. If you are in a relationship that you guys have been fighting a lot ever since day one, then you need to be alert. Whatever you do, she's not satisfied, or whatever she says, you feel annoyed or offended. You guys are just not compatible for each other, okay? For example, you have some alcohol issues, she will fight with you each time when you got drunk. You guys will fight over the same issue again and again. And you know what? Sometimes it's funny, the same argument and the same reconciliation. Then you might be thinking, oh, she wouldn't leave me because we always come back together after a while. Guess what? I will continue my current lifestyle. I will keep drinking. She wouldn't leave me anyways. And then one day she tells you that, I'm leaving you. I'm not coming back. Take care. Then you are so shocked. You are so confused. You don't know what to do. One thing you don't know is that every time when you guys fight over the same issue, a piece of her died inside, okay? It all adds up, it ends up exploding one day. There is a limit amount of tolerance, and you can't disappoint someone anymore when they are disappointed by you to a certain degree. So over time, deep inside, they know you are not the one. They know they will leave you one day. They have been planning for the ending. Since when? I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, maybe 2 years ago. They are just waiting for the right opportunity to do so. Then it is not hard to understand why they could move on so quickly right after the breakup. Number three, they met someone new. We all know that time and a new partner will heal a broken heart. It is always like that. Don't try to argue with me on this one. If you are still unable to move on, it is either the time is not long enough, or your new partner is not attractive enough or good enough, or you are still trying your best to find a new partner, etc. I do believe that breakup could be extremely difficult sometimes, but I also believe that time will heal everything, because as human beings, we change all the time, okay? We change over time, and we continue creating new memories. When the new memories are good enough to cover the past memories, we start to let go what bothers us in the past. The thing is that if you stay with the old memories and stop making new memories, then you're stuck in the past, which makes it much harder for you to move on with your life. People in this case, they can move on so quickly because they met someone new, someone who is coincidentally like a more charming, sweeter, nicer, smarter, whatever. This new partner got their full attention, which leaves them very limited time to dwell on the past, the breakup, especially for those who have always been popular. Trust me, it is much easier for them to start a new relationship. Number 4, they are familiar with breakups. People who have rich experience of relationships can handle breakups better than others, without a doubt, 100%. If it is the first time, it will be much harder because you don't know what to do. You're still figuring out how to get through a breakup and you're still exploring the journey, etc. However, if you're experienced with breakups, you know how it works, you know the pattern, you know the process, you understand whatever you are feeling right now is normal and it won't last forever and it will lead to another emotional stage, etc. Then you will feel less anxious and you will feel more calm and rational. You know how to handle your emotions in a healthier way, you know how to distract yourself and try to get yourself out of the situation faster. That's why some people could move on faster than others, thanks to their experience and the lessons they learned in life. Number 5, they have high level of emotional resilience. Everyone is just different. Some people are born more rational and some people are born more emotional, and different people deal with breakups differently. For example, some people cry a lot after breakups, some eat a lot or doesn't eat at all, and some people even try to hurt their body for whatever reasons. On the other hand, some are so calm and so silent, they choose to digest everything themselves. It doesn't mean that they are not hurt inside, just different ways of dealing with issues. Some people are more capable of handling breakups or bad things in life. This type of ability is influenced by genetic, environmental, or psychological factors. Some people naturally bounce back more quickly than others from setbacks, while others may take a longer time to heal. Number 6, they're pretending that they have moved on. People who are doing this, it is either for their ego or they try to hurt you for the last time. Why? Because as I said, everything happens for a reason. And obviously, everyone will experience emotional breakdown after breakups. I mean, when you actually loved that person, okay? When there is no love, there is no significant pain, of course. So for this type of people, breakup could mean failure, could mean rejection, could mean being unwanted or abandoned, etc. Depends on how they look at it. This type of people, they have very strong ego and they refuse to accept the fact peacefully. Instead, they want to present an image that they are so wanted, they are so popular, that they can find someone so fast, like fast enough right after the breakup, something like this. Another case is that some people get furious going through a breakup. They want to revenge on you because they feel like you abandoned them. They can't see things in a rational way. And of course, the fastest, the safest way to revenge on someone is just make them feel worthless by showing your new partner right after the breakup. It is another way of saying, guess what? You mean nothing to me. See how fast I have moved on. Well, it is a childish behavior, but people do that quite often. In the end, please understand that moving on quickly doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't value the relationship as much as you did, or they didn't feel hurt as much as you felt. All I can say is that moving on quickly on the surface could involve complex emotions underneath.